Hello. Namaste. Just setting up the camera. Okay, welcome. Namaste. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get into our warm-up now. Please find your way onto your mat, feet about hip width apart, and we'll begin. Please start by looking to the right, come on the balls of the feet. And look forward, come down. Look to the left, come up again. Forward. Looking right, come up. Center. And left. Back to center. Now keeping the heels down, look up. Center. Down. Center. Up. Center. And down. Back to center. Now leaning the head to the right. Then leaning the head to the left. Then over to the right again. Take the chin up a bit. Chin down a bit. Then over to the left side. Chin up a bit. Down a bit. back to center. Half circles with the head. And back to center. Thumbs in a light fist. Let's roll the shoulders back. And forward. And fingertips of the collarbone, roll the elbows forward. And then back. And release the arms. Now shift to the left foot, lift the right. Shift to the right foot, lift the left. Shift and lift. Back to the center. Now big arm circles forward. 3 forward. And then 3 back. And then thumbs in a light fist, elbows out, circle in at the elbow joint. Other way. Interlace, wrist rolls. Other way. Then some waves. Reverse that. Then rubbing the palms. Your hands to your kidneys. Take the hips around. Other way. Get back to center. Now shifting to the left foot. Right leg comes across, opens out. And then inwards. And other leg opening out. Same leg in. And heels get the toes together, rub the palms. Bend the knees, rub the knees. Keep the knees together, take them around. Other way. And standing up. Now ankle rotations. Other way. Other foot. Other way. And then heels together, feet angled out. Lift the toes, relax the arms and shoulders, gently twist side to side. And back to the center, heels out, feet parallel, bend the knees, drop the tailbone, grounding exercise. Feel really rooted into the earth as you rock forward and back. And back to the center. Now we're going to shake it out, shaking out all the dust from our body. One more time. Shaking it out. All right, great. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're getting into a twisting practice today. It's important that you make sure you hydrate yourself well after class because it can be a detoxifying practice. It's kind of like giving your organs a massage or wringing them out a little bit, so we want to flush it all out later on. So you might want to get a swig of water before we get started. I'm going to do that myself. Then we're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. Okay, please walk the hands in. Bring the knees in, come to all fours. Take a few cat-cow tilts. Inhale, belly's down, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin. Okay, now come to center. Now, sometimes it can be hard to get into a comfortable position in this next pose. Feel free to just do kneeling down dog puppy pose, which is very similar. But if you can, take your left arm up and through, left shoulder down, and we're in a gentle twist right off the bat. There's a nice stretch along the side of the neck, but if you have neck issues, sometimes it's not comfortable. And from here, progressing back up to the center. Other side, start by reaching up and then through, shoulder down, side of the head down, gentle twist. Pressing back to the center. Take your hands a little wider and take some hip circles around. Another way. Now finish with the hips forward, kneeling push-up position. Holding here. If you want to work a little harder, you can hold chaturanga instead, just halfway down. Now let's lower all the way to the floor. Elbows back, point the toes, and keep the back of the neck long, curl up into a light cobra. Shoulders back, shoulders down. And slowly lowering the chin, reach the left arm out to the side, peel up the right side of the body, possibly resting the head, possibly taking your top leg back. To go a little deeper, drop your left shoulder blade, lower down your back. And then coming back to flat, draw the left hand in, right hand out, and then peeling up the left side of the body. And then coming back to flat. Bring the hands in beside the chest, elbows back, neck long, curl up into a light cobra once more. Or you could come into an upward dog. Keep the palms flat, move back to a bent knee, downward dog. And walking the dog if you like. And then inhale, come forward to plank. Now this is a tricky plank variation. Feel free to skip it. But if you keep your palms flat, you just come onto the sides of your feet, coming into a twisted plank. Kind of feels like you're going into side plank, but you just stay right here. Good. Other side, if you want to give it a try. Keep twisted and plank. Back to center, downward dog. In this down dog, let's lift our heels up. Drop the heels down. Heels up, and then heels down. Now from here, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, come into flat back extension. Relaxing the toes, but keeping the weight balanced in the heel and ball of the feet. And from here, bend the knees, ragdoll forward. Fingertips down. Keep your right foot forward, take your left leg way back. Low lunge. Coming up onto the thigh. Take your arms out to the sides. You can stay here, balancing or twist to the right. Bit of a counterintuitive twist. Watch your balance here. Try to stay low, try not to lean forward. Now we take the left hand down, right hand reaches up naturally from there. Now you just lower that back knee and sink the hips forward, or you get to grab the back foot as well. Okay, unwind, release, hop the back leg forward. Inhale to flat back extension. Exhale to fold. And bend the knees, send your right leg back. And please come up onto the thigh. Arms to the side, maybe twisting to the left. And bring the right hand down, left hand reaches up. Back knee lifted for now. Then lowering the back knee, sink the hips forward, maybe reaching back for your foot. And slowly unwind from there. Hop the back leg forward, into flat back. Exhale to fold. And inhale, sweep wide and up. Exhale, namaste. Okay, shake it out. Get a little sip of water if you like. Okay, and when you're ready, take a wide stance on your mat. First position is just this, wide feet. Working the legs actively here. Kneecaps lifted, thigh bones pressing back, tailbone tucking, engaging the outer edges of the feet. And then from here, please turn your left toes in slightly, right toes out 90 degrees. Reaching up, tone the back leg, inhale. Exhale, arms wide to warrior two. Now from here, bring your right forearm down onto your thigh. Left arm reaches over, an extended side angle pose. Outer arm, left armpit wraps forward. And anchor from your back leg. Inhale, draw yourself up. And then right toes in, slightly left toes out. Reaching up, tone the back leg, and exhale, arms wide, warrior two. And left forearm down, right arm over, extended side angle pose. Anchor from your back leg, draw yourself up, toes in, interlace the fingers behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, leading with the heart, come forward, legs toned. You could stay in flat back or round forward, draw your arms over top. Inhale, slowly drawing yourself up to standing. Release the hands to the hips. Now bring the heels in halfway. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms forward. Take the knees wide, arms up, coming into goddess pose. Now as you're in goddess pose, twisting to the right. Notice the muscles that it requires to take you into a twist when you aren't using your arms to pull you. Back to center, twisting left. Back to center. Press the legs straight. Release the hands just above the knees. Rest the weight of the upper body into the legs. And from here, take your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, maybe looking to the right. Back to center. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Back to center. Sitting low, you could stay here in low seated goddess or skandasana, side to side. Come to center, walk the hands forward, turn the heels out or the toes in, and you come into wide-legged downward dog. Now bring the hands in halfway. Extend the spine. Now bring your left hand to the center line under the heart on the floor. Right hand to your right hip. Reaching through the crown of the head. Draw your right shoulder up. Maybe reaching up. Or you keep your hand on your hip. And then release the right side down. Replace the left hand with the right hand. Left hand, left hip, long spine. Draw the left shoulder up. Wide-legged forward fold twist. Unwind from there. You might bring your feet in a bit. Tuck the tailbone to draw yourself up to standing. Feet in the rest of the way. Keep the legs out a little bit. You can go through a sun salutation. And when we get to the downward dog, you have the option of doing a down dog twist or just staying in regular down dog. So from here, inhale, sweep wide and up. For the legs, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump back. Lower either halfway or all the way down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Now if you're going to try the twist, you take your left hand and you reach back for your right leg. You drop that left shoulder into a twist, looking under that right arm. Just replace that left hand. Right hand reaching back possibly. And re-engage that hand. Bending the knees, look forward. Step, walk, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep wide and up. Exhale, namaste. Shake it out. Now balancing pose twist. We shift to the left foot and just start by hugging in the right leg. Now take your left hand to see if you can grab your right foot. If you can't, then just grab your ankle. Now let go with your right hand, reach your right hand back. Now you can just stay in this position. It already created a twist. To work a little harder, you could look back. To work even harder, you could press your leg straight into your hand. And slowly releasing and stepping down. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Shift into the right foot. Hug the left leg in. Now catch hold of the foot if you can, and take the left arm back. To work a little harder, you can look back. Even harder, kick the leg forward into your hand. And slowly unwind. And step down and release. Okay, shaking it out a little bit. Now we're going to get into another sun salutation, but we're going to start in a different pose. So bringing the feet hip width apart. We're going to lift the heels as we bring the arms up to horizontal. Keep the heels lifted as we bend the knees. And hold. We want about a 90-degree bend at the knees. And straighten legs, fold over to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump back. You could go straight to down dog or through the vinyasa. Now, once you're in down dog, feel free to just stay and hold down dog. We're going to do side planks. So if you can do side planks, come forward, right hand center of the mat, left hand up, side plank, modify if you want, or stick with down dog. Okay, other side. Okay, back to downward facing dog. And bend the knees, look forward, step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And from the legs, inhale, sweep wide and up. Exhale, namaste. Now next, if you want, get a little sip of water. We're going to get into sun salutation B, but we're going to do it with a chair twist. So you can do it with your arm wide or sitting lower with your elbow across. So wrist or elbow, depending how low you want to go. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, starting with chair pose, coming into a twist. So bend the knees, sitting back, forward. Take the left arm across, or maybe the elbow, sitting low, in a gentle chair twist. Reaching forward, and twist to the left. And reaching forward. Straighten the legs, fold over to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump back. You could go right to down dog or through a vinyasa. Now once you're in the down dog, feet a little closer. Bring your right leg up and over. And swing that leg all the way forward. Turn the back heel down, rise up. Warrior one. Now straightening your front leg. Bring your hands either to your hips or around behind you in prayer position. Leading with the heart, tilting forward. Inhale, coming back upright. Now from here, bend your front leg, hands in airplane wing position, lean forward, coming up to airplane wing position. And see if you can bring your left hand down, right hand up, coming into twist in airplane. And then hands down, stepping back. You could go right to downward dog or through a vinyasa. Go right to down dog this time. Now once you're in the down dog, feet a little closer together. Let's take the left leg up and over. And then swing that leg all the way forward. Turn the back heel down. Inhale, rise up. Okay, straighten the front leg, hands to the hips or behind in prayer position. Leading with the heart, tilt forward. Keep your left hip back, your right hip forward. Coming back upright. Foot back a bit, leaning forward. Coming up to airplane position. And then bringing the right hand down, left hand up, if you like. And then hands down, stepping back. You could go right to down dog or through vinyasa. And then from here, bend the knees and sit back, this time on the heels, unless you can sit on the floor between your heels. From here, we bring the left hand across the right leg, right hand behind, lean back a little bit and gently twist right. Back to center. Other side, right hand across the left leg, left hand behind. Inhale, gently twist left. Okay, coming back to the center. We're going to come into Pigeon Pose. There's a way to do pigeon with a twist, but you have to make sure that you don't put pressure on your front knee, okay? So from downward dog, you bring the right leg forward. And if you want to try the twist, it'd be your right elbow down, or even your right shoulder. twisting left. Keep the hips square to the front. Make sure your right knee is comfortable. And slowly unwinding and changing sides. Down dog to left leg forward. Possibly bring your left elbow down into a gentle twist. Just watch your hips. Your right hip doesn't go back. Pressing up. Please find your way back to downward dog. Then bending the knees down. Bring the elbows down. Elbows shoulder width, interlace the fingers. Tuck the very bottom baby finger in. And we're going to come up and we're going to come into a down dog twist by walking our feet 45 degrees to one side. So coming up, you got the head up or down. Walk the feet over 45 degrees. Try to get your hips up nice and high, almost over your head. And then the other side. Down dog twist. Back to center, knees down, knees wide. We come into wide-legged child's pose. Now from here, take your left arm and thread it under, coming into a wide-legged child's pose twist. This isn't comfortable necessarily for everyone. You can adjust your right hand as well if you want to take your shoulder up higher. Back to regular wide-legged child's pose, and the right arm comes through, shoulder down, little twist, into wide-legged child's pose. Back to center, and just rest a couple breaths. Walk the hands in. Let's come around to a seated position. Ready for a boat pose. Savasana with a twist this time. Catch and hold behind the hamstrings. Leaning back, extend the arms, chest lifted. Feet forward, maybe reaching forward. And bring the palms to your heart. Twist right, extend the arms. Hold, breathe. Back to center. Twist left, arms forward. Breathe. Back to center. Flat feet together, knees wide. Baddha Konasana. Cobbler seat. Taking the feet wide, Upavishta Konasana. Let's get them nice and tall. Take a bit of a lean back. Now bring the left hand across the right leg. The right hand is behind, or if you can, grab your leg from behind you and twist right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Right hand across the left leg. Left hand round back. Gently twisting left. Back to center. Bring the feet together in Dandasana, staff pose. Hands beside you, pressing into the floor, possibly even lifting up, drawing everything up from the pelvic floor. And slowly lowering down. Now take your right leg in and across. Right hand is behind you. Sit up tall, gently twisting to the right. The left hand is holding the right leg in some way, or the elbow. Unwinding on that side. Look forward, left leg in, cross, left hand behind. Sit up tall, gently twisting now to the left. And slowly unwinding from there. Please find your way around onto your back. Draw the feet in. Bend the elbows, press the back of the elbows on the floor, peel the hips up. You might roll the shoulders under. And slowly lowering down, but shift your hips a bit to the right. Extend your left leg along the floor. Right foot gently over the knee or tucked behind. Left arm grabs the right leg. Right arm reaches out. We draw the leg over to a twist. You don't have to get your knee to the floor. It's just a comfortable twist to the what creates twist to the right. Looking over the right hand. Back to the center. Feet flat. Shift hips to the left. Extend the right leg. Left foot gently on top or behind. Left arm out. Then draw the leg over into a gentle twist. Maybe looking to the left. Okay, then coming back to the center, hips square to the center. Hug the knees in towards you. And take the knees wide. And then control of the ankles or feet or big toe for happy baby. And then pressing the legs up into deeper into Karani, downward flowing leg pose. Try to hold for at least 10, 12 breaths. And then slowly lowering the legs down into final relaxation position. Could be knees together or legs extended, or whichever version you usually do or like to do in Savasana. Take a deep breath in. Let's take a large sigh out. One more time, deep breath in, sigh out. Just relaxing into the floor, like gravity press you into the floor and your body fall into stillness. Take your time. If you want to come up for a meditation, you could. Or you could stay longer, just relaxing and resting in that position. Find a comfortable seated posture if you want to join us for the meditation today. Moment to settle in. To start by bringing your awareness to your breath. Without trying to change the breath, just noticing the natural flow in and out. Keep coming back to the breath. As thoughts arise, don't try to stop the thoughts. Just prioritize your breath for your awareness. We're aware of our thoughts, but we're not caught up in them. Continuously becoming aware of the breath in the present moment. Check your mind. If your mind's wandered from your breath, just keep coming back again, patiently, without frustration. Just noticing the mind's wandered and coming back. Open your awareness from your breath to your whole body, as if you're breathing with your whole body. Observe it just as you observed your breath. Try to feel your breath with your whole body. Even just take a few minutes like this a day can make a big difference in your mental state. So please, I hope that you find a few minutes just to take some breath awareness, because it can really make a really good impact on your practice and on your mental outlook. So thanks for joining us today. Again, we did a lot of twisting, so make sure to drink a lot of water, flush out your system. Okay, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.